This is something I had to learn over years. Why is it something you had to learn? Because of what society teaches you. Society teaches you to do everything that goes against your body. But you shouldn't do that. You need to listen to your body. Your body knows best. This is something that I need to take into consideration too, because I struggle with the same problem sometimes. So how do you listen to your body? One, if your body is hungry or if your stomach is growling, go eat some food. Why would people sit there and not eat? I don't know. People who want to lose weight think, oh, I'm hungry, but let me not eat. That's not going to help anything. If you're hungry, it's because your body's telling you, bitch, feed me. If you're craving sweets at the end of the day, that might mean something, like crappy desserts, like chocolate, or a honey bun, or a cupcake, or a piece of cake. If you're craving that at the end of the day, think about it. What did you eat for breakfast? Did you have a bacon, egg, and cheese sausage sandwich? Maybe that's your problem. You're eating stuff during the day or the beginning of the day that you shouldn't be eating. If you're craving junky sweet foods by the end of the day, that means you need to eat something that's sweet. And I'm not saying eat junky sweet foods in the beginning of the day. I'm saying eat fruit. Fruit is nature's candy. That's the best thing for us to eat. The closer to natural and whole, the better it is for us. I used to struggle with this all the time. At the end of the day, I would always crave cakes, cookies, and mostly cookies and a whole bunch of cake. I needed to eat fruit. So now what I do is I make a smoothie. Make a damn smoothie in the morning. The easiest, simple smoothie that almost anybody can make, no matter where you live, is just put 4 bananas in a blender, add in 2 cups of your favorite fruit. It could be anything. I prefer mangoes, and I suggest you use sweet fruits, especially if you mix in with bananas or subacid fruits. But that's another video. Add in your favorite plant milk, either almond milk, soy milk, rice milk, oat milk, hemp milk. There's so many different milks, as long as it's not cow milk, because that's for baby cows. Blend it up, and bam, you have the best smoothie for the day. If you're still craving more sugar, eat another smoothie later on in the day. If you're craving fat or really fattening foods during the end of the day and you're ravishly hungry, don't sit there and eat fat foods like fried chicken or fried bread, some type of fried item, fried anything, french fries. Don't do that. Clearly your body doesn't want that, because you always feel like shit after eating that kind of stuff anyway. So that means you're probably not eating enough during the day. This is something I struggle with too. A lot of times when I would eat not enough during the day, I would end up craving really fattening, terrible foods by the end of the day. If you're craving carbs, eat some fucking carbs. I don't know what's up. I get so sick and tired of these paleo dieters who think that carbs are so bad. Why is it, if carbs are so bad, why is your body craving carbs? Why would your body crave the opposite of what it needs? That makes absolutely no sense. Your brain and the cells in your body run on glucose. Your body loves glucose. Glucose is in carbs. It's not in meat. It's not in dairy. It's not in eggs. There's no glucose in there, and your body doesn't want that stuff. Eat some potatoes. Eat some rice. Eat some beans. There's carbs in beans. Eat something that's carb loaded. If you're restricting carbohydrates from your body, what sense does that make? Why would you restrict your brain from glucose? You're going to start going crazy. We always want a reason. Maybe I think carbs are bad. Even though I'm craving it, it seems like I gain weight from carbs. No, this is why people gain weight from carbs. I'm about to break it down to you right now. People gain weight from carbohydrates because they're eating fattening foods with carbohydrates. Fattening foods like meats, especially processed meats. Dairy, which is extremely fattening and not meant for humans to eat anyway. Eggs, which is extremely fattening because it's loaded with cholesterol, and all kinds of overly fattening foods. We're eating these things and we're eating carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is what your body uses for fuel. So if you're eating fuel, then your body doesn't need the fat. So what does it do to the fat? It doesn't just shit it out. It stores it in your body. That's why you're getting fat. It's not from the carbs. It's because you're eating too much fat that your body does not need. This is why so many people have weight that's yo-yoing. They eat a whole lot of carbohydrates along with these fattening foods from meat. And the next thing you know, they're gaining on this weight because they're storing that excess fat while burning the energy from the carbs they're eating. So then they restrict their carbs, and then the body eats the fat to use as energy because you're not getting your energy source that your body prefers. So once you start eating carbohydrates again, you gain the weight again, and it just keeps going back and forth, back and forth. Animals in the wild listen to your body. Do you see tigers eating vegetables? because they think meat makes them fat. No, tigers aren't going to eat vegetables because they think meat is going to make them fat. They eat meat because that's what their body needs. Our bodies don't need meat though. So why would you go eating this stuff that's making us fat and diseased and sick? And when there's so many other plant foods that we prefer, just think about something. Listen to your body. This is one reason. When you're eating something, like when you're eating a specific food, let's take meat versus a potato. Would you catch an animal with your teeth, with your bare hands in your mouth, eat it, skin, bones, and flesh, and think it's tasty? Hell no, we won't think it's tasty. Why? Because our bodies don't need meat. They don't want to taste blood, flesh, and bones. But would you eat a whole potato by itself or with just a little bit of salt? Yeah, you would probably eat that because that's what our bodies like. We like these kind of foods. We don't like meat. We would not eat meat in a raw form. We alter meat to the death before we would eat it. Even when you eat sushi, even though it's raw, that's still being altered. We're not eating this fish with the scales on it and this disgusting slimy skin and the mites that are probably in it and all that mercury and this. No, sushi and sashimi, whatever it's called, I can't remember right now, is always cut a certain way, descaled, deskinned, all this kind of stuff, blanched sometimes, all kinds of it's altered in so many different ways. So if you listen to your body, you will have better optimal health. Don't restrict yourself from eating things that your body is craving, and don't eat things that your body is not craving. Your body does not crave certain things, then don't eat it.